Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday, new release Tuesday, as we all know. Hope you're all doing well. You've had a good Tuesday, second day of the week. Tomorrow's Wednesday, hump day. So, hope you've gotten some rest, had a nice dinner. You're sitting back watching some YouTube or what have you. I had a productive day at work. Okay, better than yesterday. And then after I got my new releases, had to come home, feed Miss Sophia. And then she was like, whoa, hold on. Where are you going? Well, I had to go meet my friend Susie Q. We went to see Hocus Pocus on the big screen tonight. I even have my own, as you see from the picture, my own Winifred, because I love Bette Midler. But I have never seen Hocus Pocus on the big screen. VHS, and of course I have the DVD, and I do have the Blu-ray, and I have the 4K. So, yeah. Oh, it was so much fun. I literally know I have not watched it since VHS days. That's saying something. It was just a fun watch. I know it's grown in popularity the past couple of years. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I remember it. Yeah. And then I love it's so good. So good. But yeah, so Hocus Pocus. It's the spooky season, and we got a few more days till Halloween. So I might watch it again. I do, you know what? I think I'm going to order me a VHS tape of it so I can play it on my TV VCR combo. So there is that. So for new releases, I got 3 today. There was the movie Relay that just came out. I saw the trailer a few weeks ago. It is a Riz Ahmed, Lily James, and Sam Worthington. From the trailer, I got like 3 Days of the Condor vibes from the 70s. It just sounded really good. And as soon as I saw that trailer, I looked to see and saw it was coming out soon. So, had to have that. All 3 of these were part of the Barnes & Noble Horror 40 off sale, horror thriller. That is going through Sunday. So just an FYI, if you haven't taken part in it, I probably have way too much, but hey, YOLO. But cannot wait to watch this one. It just looks so good. So good. The others are 2 Kino Lorbers that I knew I wanted them because as soon as I saw they were announced, because they are doing such great jobs, Kino is, of these releases of Dan Curtis from the 70s. Dan Curtis, Dead of Night Blu-ray, and Dan Curtis, Classic Monsters. So, I mean, television horror from the 60s and 70s, beautiful. Honestly, I feel like that is actually better than some of the stuff now. Give me a channel of nothing but old TV movies, whether it be horror, whatever. Just, it's what I grew up with and I love. So, these were definitely ones that I was not going to wait for the next sale. I mean, 40 and then I got an extra 10. No brainer on that one. So, cannot wait to watch these. I've got 2 others. They've got another one coming out in December. I got to double check on. I think I saw the, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, sounds about right. I think there's another one. But when it comes to these, Kino is killing it. So these are awesome. Because, you know, they also did the releases of like Trilogy of Terror and Trilogy of Terror 2. So, I mean, creepy. I really wish they would get like, I do remember in the early 80s, there was like a horror anthology with James Coburn called Dark Room. Creeped me out. But any old school like anthology, like the Ray Bradbury Chronicles, so good. Like the Twilight Zone. So those are my three new releases for today. The last one I'm going to talk about is I hate when I get apparently I've just had a singer, a band, or something just not cross my radar. I mean, I'm aware, but I've never given it much thought. And finally, last night, I'm scrolling Instagram, and I forget, I think it was Billboard. They showed the singer, Laufey. I had been calling her Laufey, Laufey, but she pronounces it Laufey. Never given her much thought. I have put her vinyls out, her CDs, and it was this clip of her doing one of her New York City Madison Square Garden sold out shows. And she is there, standing there, singing with Lin-Manuel Miranda of Hamilton. And her voice is magnificent. I would put her, so of course I had to, went on Apple Music, I downloaded hers. I did get her latest one, Lover Girl, is the song off of it. It's very catchy. Definitely, she is an artist like Samara Joy, bringing jazz, whereas you don't hear a lot of jazz normally, but keeping it relevant and getting a younger generation into it. Laufey, she started during the pandemic doing videos from her dorm room, and look where she is now. It is insane. And I had to order her other 2 CDs. I couldn't find one. It's there at the store. But yeah, I honestly cannot say enough. Her songs just kind of lift you up. I won't say lift you up. They're very, very catchy, and even if you're ever just popping on Lover Girl, it's just so she grew up in Iceland, and I think now I will get used to saying Laufey, her name, correctly, when all along I was totally saying it wrong, and no one ever corrected me. And I've seen her album, I've put security tags on it, and I've put it out, and I've had people ask for it, and it's like, never gave it a second thought. So if you have not listened to her, give her a shot. I think you'll love her as much as I do. And that's been, sorry, I took my Casio off a little bit ago since I got in from the movie. 15 hours before I went to sleep. So, and it was late. So that's how that happens. And whether it be a singer, a band, whatever. And I'm like, why am I just now finding out? It just didn't cross my, who knows? So now I have a new favorite. So that's awesome. So, but yeah, not a bad day. Hocus Pocus on the big screen. And new releases. Well, this has been out a couple of weeks. But for my my Blu-rays this week, might be the last for now. Unless a deal comes along, you know my rules. So, but yeah, if you love late 60s, early 70s TV horror, the Dan Curtis stuff, definitely. Because, I mean, Dan Curtis was behind Night Stalker, Dark Shadows, and that trilogy of terror. So, I think he knew what he was doing there. So, but yeah, freaking people out in the late 60s and 70s. So, but yeah, so that's that. So, and with that, I am done for the day. I have got to cook some dinner. Miss Sophia is now glad I'm home for the night. She's curled up over here. And so, definitely, yeah. So, gonna cook my dinner and just chill out for the rest of the night. Tomorrow, dentist for the cleaning. So, yes. So, like I always say, get some rest. Hydrate. Drink you some water. If not, add some flavor to it. Be nice to each other. Be nice to others. You treat others like you want to be treated. And remember, like I always say, we're floating on this ball with each other. Let's just be good to each other. All right? I will see you all tomorrow.